Yo, I'm getting hit left and right, combo after combo of Love Live. Goodness, like, yo, did I travel back in time? Because I had this much Love Live information drops happen to me in a long time. My goodness, man. Not only we have the Yohane anime that premiered yesterday, well, technically Sunday, we also are getting a game of that Yohane anime. And now we're getting even more Nijigasaki news, not to mention the Superstar Season 3 anime, okay? It's like, wow, wow. Now, let's talk about this. The OVA dropped for me yesterday. The OVA of Nijigasaki. You know, we knew Superstar is getting a season 3, but we were always wondering what's going to happen next for Nijigasaki. You know, they had a little chibi anime that came out, and I watched it. It was pretty interesting and funny. So, what was next for them? And apparently, they're getting 3 movies. They're getting 3 movies. Yes, 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, about these movies, before I talk about them, let's talk about this OVA that dropped. And the OVA, is, of course, is a continuation from season 2 of Nijigasaki, and it's Aimu coming back with her new Konai, Arie from London. That's where we get London Girl. And you just can't tell them apart no matter what. At least in American animation, you can tell who's who by the way they look and the way they talk. But no, Japan just can't help it. Even when they're speaking full English for these people, they can't help it. You're like, is this a Japanese person? The way they speak doesn't sound fluent English. I'm like, why not just hire an English person? I'm pretty sure you have some English voice actors over there in Japan you could have hired for this girl. You could have done that. Come on. Oh well. But yeah, this OVA is they're having this friend RA who's getting a better tour guide, better than most people who pay out the nose. I kid you not. I hear stories who pay out the nose for a good tourist um treatment in Japan, and none of them got what she got, and she got it for free. You know why? Because she had friends. She had a group of friends, famous friends, who had their own merchandise being sold at stores, by the way. Where she went on a boat, eat delicious, fine quality food, go to a maid cafe, and just go around town trying out the food, and not the tourist stuff, but the good stuff that they keep to themselves. She got the beyond tourist attraction. She got the home status with the wallets attraction, and she didn't have to pay a yen for it, a yen or even a pound and stuff. And she's there because she's inspired by Ayumu. And I think a lot of people have been inspired by Ayumu, you know, especially when they keep talking about that one scene from the first episode where it all started, which Ayumu was actually technically inspired by Setsuna, but not, which is ironic because that was the part where that was supposed to be their goodbye concert, where it's like, okay, after this, I'm going back being, the school president and no more school idol activities, which is ironic. But thanks to that concert that she saw, it inspired her to bring back the club, which happened, and then inspired others as well. Even to the point where they redid the concert right there, but not just Setsuna, but all of them together. And even in the opening, and even during the song, which music video, as usual, some of Miyazaki's music videos when they do their songs, is just top class. Even towards all the other series, from the original series, from Sunshine to even Superstar, for some reason, their music videos, their performances are the best. And it's just, wow. The team that's working on Nijigasaki, just give them a hand. Give them a freaking hand. So this episode mainly directed towards Arie and even directed towards Shirayuki, because Shirayuki and them have a similar personality, and it's just too much of anything is bad for you. Even if it's a good thing, it's bad for you. It can become a poison. It can become something in your way, whether that's physical, mental, spiritual, whatever it may be, it can be bad for you. And this way is modesty, or inflexibility, in a way. Shiriko is a character who was very realistic. She believed she knew her limits. She was too much of a realist, a very down to earth, keep their feet on the ground kind of person. Like, don't want to exceed the beyond their limits, and thought they knew their limits. So because of that, they didn't try too much, even though they could have. Even when meeting with fans, and it's the point where you see the Nijigasaki School Idol Club, how they're so famous now. They just have girls who's coming around the street and saying, "Oh yeah, we know you. We want to take a picture, autographs, stuff like that." And she's still acting modest as if she is not one of these part of the group. She's not acting like she's not a superstar herself, but she is. But she has not yet to realize that, or she doesn't believe she is. She's too hard on herself, too realistic, and it's too much. Like I said, if anything is bad for you. So because of that, she didn't understand what was going on, especially how people kept comparing Aria to her former self. And then she realized, yeah, maybe I'm being too modest. Maybe I'm being too inflexible. Even though one of them said, for someone who skips class, how you so skips class, be freaking inflexible. Which was funny. Now, some people were upset because you have Aimu coming back after a while, and there's no you or Aimu time. That's because it wasn't about them. It was about this new character who was only down for 2 weeks. So she had, like I said, the best freaking tourist treatment I've ever seen with someone who didn't pay any money for it. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that outside of Japan, or hell, even Korea, it's harder to be part of idol groups. In other places we call it the girl band, the boy band. That's what it's called originally. You had the Spice Girls, the Cheetah Girls here in America, and probably some in UK. And of course, they're very popular now in South Korea. But it's still hard to do it in London because it's not as popular or is that interesting. And of course, the school doesn't see much value in it because it's not as profitable over there as it is in Japan. So it's completely different kind of cultures. So they have to find a way to show them that it can be valuable over here. They are fighting to start their own revolution. And who knows? Irie and her friends, Penelope, might become the revolution, the starting point, like in the first Love Live series, where they hit the starting point of making an entire change of the culture. Because they're doing something that's never been done much inside of London. So because of that, they will become going down in history. And with that being said, it was nice, interesting to watch all the characters back, interactions, funny moments, and stuff. It was nice to see the group again. And that's pretty much it with it. It was pretty much don't accept your limits, go beyond them, give it a try, give more credit to yourself, don't underestimate yourself, etc., etc. All that being said, let's talk about these movies. The last part I want to talk about. And with these movies, there's going to be 3 of them. I heard it'll be complication movies, or people are really hoping it's going to be a continuation. There's no reason it's just going to be new animation, all that stuff. So people are believing there's going to be recap movies, just showing, like, it's going to be the characters in the future, but they're talking about the past. Kind of like Assassination Classroom did in a way. I hope that's not the case. We don't need that for Nijigasaki. People will just go back and watch the series. They don't need a giant complication because they want to see the girls in their hijinks and stuff like that. There's no main focal points that people really need to follow on to have 3 recap movies. That's ridiculous. Like, Code Geass together had 48 episodes, and it only had 2 recap movies for each season, and then a continuation of the movie for that. It doesn't need 3 recap movies. So people are believing probably it might be 2 recap movies and then 1 continuation movie. Rumors are all around the place, so we don't actually know. But I'm thinking about fingers crossed because I'm hoping it's continuation movies. Now, as you know, just because you hear these movies being announced doesn't mean they're going to air right away. The other thing I like when people, every time they see their favorite manga or light novel or game being out for an anime, they believe it's gonna be airing right away. That's now how it works. It takes time for this stuff to be animated, to be on storyboards and stuff. It's gonna take time. So when it's gonna come out, I don't know. Probably super late 2024. And I'm okay with that because we already got the Yohane thing, and who knows when Superstar season 3 is going to come out. So we also got that as well. So Love Live fans are still eating good. Okay, we have not been forgotten. We have not been forsaken. No, we have not. We're still here, and we're still being fed like goodwill pets. So, anyways, I was super excited, man. Super excited. I can't wait to see more and more Love Live in studios. And of course, there's always the question, where to go from here? As usual. So, when the Yohane anime ends, when Superstar gets their third season, and when Nijigasaki gets its 3 movies, what will be next? Will be another idol group anime? Will there be just a special movie of a collaboration of all 4 series collided together? That would be pretty cool. They do it in a mobile game. Why not do it inside the anime? That'd be cool. It wouldn't have to be canon. It could just be just for fun. Just for fun. You know? I would like that. You would like that. That'd be cool because you could see Honoka, Chika, Ayumu, and of course, Kanan together. Their hair, I think they're all redhead, redhead, and they're just goofing off, but they're different personalities colliding. I believe Chika and Hanukkah act more similar than anything compared to Kanan and Aimu, who act very similar, but yet are still a bit different. But that's just me. So anyways, what I got for this video, super excited, so hyped for all this Love Live news, baby. It's feeling good, feeling good. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video and you were hyped for more Love Live, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.